Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is episode 1 of the podcast, Combat Confidential. First thing I have to say, please excuse the audio for only this episode. I had shot previously with Edson and I just messed it up. Had a bit of an issue, and it was the second time I recorded with Edson, and I was not going to ask him again to do a third one. The first time we had another audio issue. I'd forgotten to charge my mics the night before, so I showed up, batteries were dead. So I had to shoot with an external shotgun mic, and it did not come out the way that I wanted it to, and I was trying to edit it to make it as usable as possible, and it just was not. The second time, another issue. Batteries were charged this time, but I didn't have a cord plugged in all the way, and I was not going to ask Edson to do it a third time. It was a pain in the ass, and I was bummed that I made such a silly error. So please bear with me for this episode. Audio's a little wonky, but it's a good chat. You get to know Edson a little bit. We get to talk about Locomotiva BJJ, which is the sponsor for this podcast. They're providing me with a space. It's a wonderful gym to go to. I highly recommend you check it out. At least go to their Instagram page and give them a follow. At Locomotiva_BJJ. It's a great spot. It'll be linked below in the description of this video. And check them out. Give Edson a follow too. Always, you can follow me on Instagram at the Michigan Mauler. Edson is at Edson_Locomotiva. Check it out. So in this episode, Edson and I, we talk about his gym. We talk about where he came from. We talk about moving to Ireland. It's all around it's a fun chat. I get to know a bit more about Edson. He gets to learn a little bit about me. And you guys get to learn about both of us. So check it out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're in. See ya. Here we are.
Good.
Take 2.
Okay.
Our first encounter, we had some audio issues. So welcome to the podcast. Thank you for having me back, and thanks for letting me use your space.
No, it's okay.
I really appreciate it. It's a lovely spot. I can't thank you enough for giving me such a nice spot, because I was searching really hard for either someone to let me use a space or for me to work on building my own, which I had kind of started, but it's just between work and life, it just takes a second, and I haven't had time to actually finish it. So thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you to have me again. So it's okay to use this place. So it is we do. I remember once you tell me that the small brand should support another small brand that we are doing here.
Excellent. Yeah, I 100%. We should. There's enough room in all our markets for everybody. I think. I think that when there's a large variety, sometimes people think that maybe markets might get saturated. Yeah. But in my opinion, I think that's when people maybe flourish the most, because then you have to find something you're really good at. If there's a bunch of things, or if there's a bunch of availability of similar products, you have to find your one thing that you're good at, and then that'll help you develop as a brand or a person or a business, and it just makes it better. And then everyone in order to be successful will have to do that. And I think that helps everyone. Competition helps everyone out. So we're here in your gym. Tell us a little bit about it. So you just opened up in what, February? No, March. Last month.
I think will be complete 3 weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Only 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
this look like more
Feel like you've been going forever.
Yeah. But I think we just opened 20th of March.
Okay.
You know, or I remember this. I think will be 3 weeks complete. You know.
Yeah.
So, what can I say? It's a realized dream. You know.
Yeah.
I have thinking about this for a long time.
Okay.
So now it's true. Now I just keep working more and more to make this. To build this properly, you know, but I'm so happy with this.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
That's great. So what was it? When was it that you knew you wanted to have your own gym?
Sorry?
When was it that you knew you wanted to have your own gym?
I don't know. I'm just look. I already have a business in Brazil when I was there. So
you have one in Brazil?
Yeah, I have a business with the food.
Okay.
Like burgers and pizzas.
Catering.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already have this in Brazil, so I always feel in my heart to have my own business.
Okay.
Since I was kid,
Yeah.
you know. So I find one way to do this with the thing that I love, with jiu-jitsu, you understand? So I think that things can work good together, you know, business in jiu-jitsu and keep practicing jiu-jitsu. I just keep going with this, organize the things and make something small to happen and make another, put everything together. So
bunch of small steps to get to your
it's small steps. You know, first of all I started studying about the jiu-jitsu business in internet.
Yeah.
For no intention. Then this keep take a body. You understand? So, and then I did one more thing, and then I did another one, and another more bigger than that before. So the things going to happen, but you understand?
Yeah.
So it's not my really intention. I mean, 3 years ago. So, but the things going to happen, and then I start to make something, and then here we are. You know, I think I start to think real and have a gym 2 years ago. You know, but the things start real happen 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I start to keep my brand in Instagram. After this, I did my hash guards, and then I did one more step, and then another, and then here we are today with the properly gym. We already have a few students. Yeah, that's it. You know, so.
Tell me a little bit about the name Locomotiva. No, that.
So no, look, this it's for the reason in my state in Brazil, the name is Minas Gerais. You know, Minas like gold, Minas silver,
Okay.
and these stuffs. My state's so rich with these Minas, you know. So and then there it's very popular this train, Locomotiva train, you know.
Okay.
That's why the name. So and then Locomotiva, it's like this mean if you stop the front of the Locomotiva, you know, it's gonna never stop. This take a long time to start.
Yeah. And then.
But when it start, nothing can stop. You understand? That's why I put this name. It's a strong name. This it's about my state. It's about my origins in Brazil. That's why I put.
There's a lot of meaning behind it. It's not just you like trains. It's there's a lot of meaning behind it.
Yeah. It's not about the properly trained. It's about the man of this, you know.
Yeah.
So the strong. It's a little bit. How can I say? Not lazy to start, but when it starts, it's never stop.
It's
you know?
slow to start.
Yeah, it's slowly start. Yeah.
Gradually build up, and then now you're just train going down the rails and you can't stop. Yeah.
If you see something take a long time to start, but something start so fast, you know. But my reason, my way is to start slowly, but do not stop. You understand?
Yeah.
That's me Locomotiva for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, It's awesome. Yeah, I like it, you know.
So, let's talk about you a little bit. Just recently were promoted to brown belt. How did that feel? Was that something you were expecting? Did you think it was gonna? Because how long have you been a purple? How long were you a purple belt?
I think I be purple belt for 2 years.
Oh, two. Okay, so that's not too long.
No.
But so was this something you were expecting? Did you expect to get your brown belt when you got it, or were you thinking like, another 2 years from getting it still, or I need to, do some more competitions, or
Look,
how did you feel when you got your brown belt?
Of course, I feel so happy. It's a promotion. In our sport, the thing that I do every single day, I make my life around this. It's so happy. But I'll be honest with you, I was expecting for this because I work hard.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I train 2 times, 3 times a day. So I really was expecting for this. And otherwise, I was so happy when I received it. Probably if I received from John Kavanagh, it's a big guy in the fight marketing, the jiu-jitsu marketing, So I'm so happy for this, and my coach Gustavo also gave me support, give me the attention in my development. You understand?
Yeah.
So, man, how can I say I was not happy? I was fucking happy with this. And then in the SBG or gym, so they make one video. They make event. I never received this before. Was so special situation when I received my belt. So, and then few months before, I received my brown belt. I received one prize, about the best BJJ competitor in SBG.
Yeah. That was in December, the award ceremony.
I think it's December. In February, I received my brown belt. So two happy things happen in a short space of time. So then, this year for me started very, very well. We deserve, right? Because the pandemic was a shit for everybody.
That's that train picking up its speed. Nothing's gonna stop you now.
Yeah.
So you're training. You're still training what? Twice a day, most days of the week.
So look, since I opened the gym, I have no time to train a lot as I was doing before.
Okay.
But I'm keep trying.
You're teaching them.
Huh?
You're teaching them.
Yeah.
Which is, in my experience, teaching is very critical in learning.
Yeah.
It shows, it helps you develop where your weaknesses are. So if you're teaching someone a skill or a tactic or anything, and you don't know it perfectly, then you know where your weaknesses are. So if you're teaching, in my opinion, you're still training.
Man, to me, to train with my students here, of course, it's a pleasure. But I feel like I'm Superman because I submit everybody here. I pass the guard. I do everything that I want to do. Okay, but I don't need this. I need the guys to put pressure to me to feel in the best situation to create things, So I have no time to train like I was doing before, but this week now I will start again because I have one competition to do.
Okay.
So that I will turn my focus around this, and then I will put myself to push myself, So I think we always need this. I think I'm probably need this one competition way to push me up, to put my focus and keep training myself. I can do not be lazy. I can do not I don't know this English, but this word in English, but I need to train.
I totally understand. Tell me about your competition coming up.
So it's a Irish tournament this my friends of my old gym that I was training
Okay.
before, just BJJ gym. So they are organizing this tournament. So they will pay. This is interesting because
It's
nobody pays to BJJ competitors.
this is so you can potentially win money.
Yeah. But they will
That's
pay
awesome.
good money. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's €1,500.
How do I
It's
get
a
in on
good
this?
money.
How do I get in on this?
I just subscribed, man. It's an Irish Dublin tournament. I don't know when
Yeah.
we're gonna post this, but this competition will be 13th of May. Now,
This might get out there before then.
Yeah, it's look. Take a look. Take a look about it.
Is it? Explain to me I guess the competition. Is it like an absolute? So is it's different belts mixed with each other,
I think,
or
look, I'm not sure, but I think will be 1,000 for purple and blue, and 1,500 for black belts and brown belts. It's something like
I might
that.
have to look into this.
But it's good money.
Yeah.
They pay nothing in other competitions. I think it's so important. You pay to push your competitors to keep
Absolutely,
training.
yeah, and just in jiu-jitsu as a sport, like unfortunately, like a lot of other kind of, I say niche, but that's not the right word, but a lot of these kinds of sports that are not necessarily mainstream, like there isn't a ton of money in it.
Yeah.
You have to develop a brand or open a gym or something in order to really to make a living doing it. And that is fantastic that there's someone out there that's paying
for this. So look, you as a competitor, you pay to gis, hash guards, supplements. You should to pay the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
All that adds up.
So you just spend money, and then when you're gonna compete, you should to pay the competition. How can I say
the competition?
Competition.
Or the
to
promoters,
subscribe.
yeah.
You should pay this if you want to watch one event with quality, like floor grappling.
Yeah.
Man, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's a year, but it's still expensive. So we just spend money
All that
to
stuff
support
adds
the
up.
sport. Why they can do not pay? I don't know, 100, 200.
Something.
Something. One
A
gig.
tenner.
One gig.
Yeah, or
Man,
a gig.
but they paid nothing.
Yeah.
They paid nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's why I want to compete this tournament.
Yeah.
So because they give a prize. It's not a huge money like a professional, but it's something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a
It's
grand.
it's a good something.
A grand is.
Yeah.
I could do with the grand right now.
And I compete a lot in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
A lot. Here in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
But I never received nothing for this.
How do you-
I received the medal, but okay.
How do you feel overall about the competition level in Ireland that you've experienced?
Look, I have competed in Brazil a lot also.
Yeah.
In Ireland. So when I arrived at Ireland, so I competed here and I was competing in Brazil. It's a different level. In Brazil we have a much more high level.
Okay.
But now in Ireland with the new gyms for around, so I think the level it's growing. Understand? It's being like equal.
So it's getting up there. It's not quite.
Yeah. Look, the level here in Ireland, it's not low more.
It's
So
not quite Brazil yet.
No.
But it's getting there. You're saying.
Man,
It's good to hear.
Yeah, it's
I know
it's a good level. So here, for example, we have good guys. They compete in big competition like Sam McNally, Fionn Dave sometimes come here to compete. So my coach, for example, Gustavo, and my coach before, George Santos, they compete a lot, but they live here in Ireland, So we have a good guys here in Ireland with the good levels, So
That's good. I'm happy to hear that. I know that in Ireland, like it is a relatively popular
jiu-jitsu
sport to do. Yeah, it's not uncommon for me to run across someone who
and then
is either.
it's interesting because I think the people here in Ireland, I'm not sure because I don't know very well about the culture here in the country,
Yeah.
but I think the people here like more about the boxing, you know.
Yeah, that is
because
popular.
I saw around a lots of boxing, small box gyms, the big ones also, you know. I think they like more the striking sport, but the jiu-jitsu it's growing here, you know. This very good news
Especially
for
with
us.
the MMA and how popular
Yeah.
Irish MMA has become. So like, jiu-jitsu is critical if you're gonna do any kind of MMA.
Yeah. Look, the most part of the people do not like grappling, you know.
Yeah.
It's a close contact, you know. So
Sweating on each other.
yeah.
Sweating on each other's mouths.
I saw you post one meme in Instagram when the sweat guys come, you tap because
Yeah.
you know.
Just get the sweat drip pouring in your face.
Yeah. So the most part of the people do not like this. This is a good news for us. Listen of the jiu-jitsu is growth, you know.
Yeah.
So that's a good news.
That's awesome. So, as far as jiu-jitsu is concerned, you started when you were quite young, back in Brazil, and I know you had said to me before that you started off when you were in school. It was offered as kind of like an extracurricular in school. So like kind of how here in Ireland, young kids might play GAA. The Gaelic football.
Oh yeah.
Or soccer. For you, like that, jiu-jitsu was something that was offered by the school, yes? Or the clubs for school kids. Yeah, and then that's how you were introduced to it. Right?
Yes. Look, in the school they have a project.
Mm-hmm.
And this project, the school is open on the weekends.
Okay.
So, and then few professor, it's put themselves to give these classes, but they receive nothing. They give for free for kids, you know. So it's complicated to keep this for a long time. This sometimes happens for 3 months, and then that's this way. I know jiu-jitsu, you know. I mean jiu-jitsu in one of these projects, but not just jiu-jitsu. They have a capoeira. You know capoeira?
Yeah,
they have capoeira, football.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Actually, I started with the capoeira.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's nice. It's very nice. So most part of the Brazilian jiu-jitsu or Brazilian MMA fight start from the capoeira. You know.
Okay.
So and then resume. I start on the capoeira and then I try jiu-jitsu, and the first time I love it. I said, I want to do this for all my life. So, but this project, one day have it, another day not, and then I just keep trying to do this for a long. So that's way of I start, So, but when I was teenager, I should to choose or keep doing this or work or something like that. So I go to work. When I was with 21 years old, I started to train jiu-jitsu again. So after this, I do not stop more. And then here I am with 29 years old, keep doing jiu-jitsu every day, So that's the way I start in the martial arts.
So you've been doing jiu-jitsu since you were a kid. You're 29 now.
Oh yeah.
So what is something that you think is valuable that you've learned that jiu-jitsu has taught you? What's something that you live with and use maybe every day?
Look, you asking about what I learned with jiu-jitsu that I use every day. So look, I listened one master in jiu-jitsu saying something. So this I keep to myself, because in jiu-jitsu is the most democratic thing in the world, because it doesn't matter if you be the Elon Musk or if you work on the street, sweeping the street, or make everything in your life and 1 billion in the mat. If you do not train your money, your skills out,
none of that matters.
You do not save It's a democratic. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So I think this we can say for our life, because if you do not think that you should do, nobody will feel sorry for you, So you should do what you should do. I think it's the same in jiu-jitsu and the life out of the mat, It's I think the most beautiful thing in jiu-jitsu is this, So it's democratic.
You get what you put into it. So if you're showing up 1 day a week, you're going to progress like someone who's showing up 1 day a week. But if you're every day, twice a day, it's really gonna shine. Like yourself, you're pro for 2 years. And I don't think that's overly uncommon to be promoted after that. But I think probably for the most part, most purple belts are purple belts for 3 or 4. That's probably a little more common. There's a saying that it's the mats don't lie, So you can you said, Elon Musk, Bezos, Bill Gates, whatever. You can have all this money, but money can't save you there. So exactly. So I understand, and that's something you certainly could use in everyday life. Be it your day job, or with your family, or maybe you have another hobby that you like to do. Overall, for myself, with it, it's given me kind of like this overwhelming sense of confidence, and I've always been a relatively confident person, but it's like a newfound confidence. It's like I feel a bit safer and more secure in myself. I guess just physically, really. It's a lot less likely for that I might become a victim of something. Even if that's not actually the case in my head, that's the case. So I just have that feeling of confidence in my head, and that just helps me walk around just a bit more happy, a little more motivated than maybe I would a couple of years ago.
I understand. Look, I think in jiu-jitsu and the life. So, for example, in jiu-jitsu, if you be in the bad situation, for example, one fucking heavy guy passing your guard with the shoulder in your chest. You should to find one way to escape of this situation. You can bring this for your life, So if something happen in your life, it doesn't matter. You just should to find one way to escape of this situation, So think.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's like
we take a breath. We find one space just to breathe a little bit, just to rest and. What can I do here? What can I do? Oh, I know. I'm gonna push his shoulder and escape my hips. And I hope God gonna help me too. I'm gonna get his back. You understand? I think it's the same in your life. If something bad is happened, you can first of all you rest and you think, what can I do in this situation? It's not just take a bit crazy or I think jiu-jitsu happened a lot of people with this. I know a lot of people who had before a problem with what the name
anxiety.
So the mental problem with the bad mental health, So and then it started jiu-jitsu, a problem with the confidence, as you said. So and jiu-jitsu helping to improve this problem, not to improve this problem, to resolve this problem. You understand? So I think it's not just a sport, not just a fun, but it's a therapy. You can do it to your life and help yourself.
I would agree 100%, and I think there's so many people out there that would agree with you, because there are mental health factors that jiu-jitsu can help resolve. Like it's so fascinating to me that this combat sport, this very physical sport, where you could, there's potential for you to get seriously hurt. It really does help, mentally with things, and I don't know that other sports really can do that, or I don't know, maybe they can. I'm not a big participant in other sports, but I've never heard anyone talk about the mental health benefits of soccer or of hockey or something like that. So I don't know if jiu-jitsu is unique in that, or maybe if it's just maybe it's easier for a larger amount of people to reach that type of or to achieve that type of benefit from doing.
Look, when you or me or every person, when you start jiu-jitsu, you start to walk different. You walk more like more with more posture. Not because you are a killer.
Tough guy or whatever.
No, your confidence change.
Yeah.
You walk. You walk different. You talk different. Some people. If you see some people before start to train, and after start to train, some people when we receive at the gym. I have a gym. I can tell. I can say this because when the people come here to train, they start. I want to subscribe in the program, and then 1 or 2 weeks after they already talk more confident, they walk more confident. So the people want to. They make new friends. Because they have something new to tell to the other people. So I see just benefits with this. I see just benefits with this. So. That's why I love jiu-jitsu. This changed my life. This changed the life of the thousands of other people around the world. It's a good. This is very good actually.
Yeah. Now, okay, I know I can talk about jiu-jitsu all day.
Me too.
Yeah, all day, all week with anybody. It's to the point where I think my wife, she just kind of tunes out when I start talking.
Give me time.
Yeah.
My wife also,
Yeah.
Give me time.
Do you have any other hobbies? Is there something like another pastime that you like? No.
No.
Really?
Nothing.
You don't do anything else?
Nothing.
You have like a bicycle you go ride, or
Look,
do you like to knit?
I have it before. It's a motorbike.
Yeah.
But my two jobs, I become in the jobs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
I use my motorbike today to work out of the gym, and I use jiu-jitsu to work to myself.
Gotcha.
So I take my two jobs and become two my jobs.
All right, let's pivot a little bit. MMA.
Yeah.
You are aspiring to have some amateur MMA bouts.
So no. Look, I'm training MMA for 1 year. So now I tell to my coach, Coach Roach and John Kavanagh, so that I'm looking for a fight.
Okay.
They are looking for this fight to me, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to go in the cage, in the cage with another assassin try to kill me. I think I'm ready to this to.
What weight would you fight at?
My coach told me that I do not lose lots of kilos to compete in amateur, So I think I'll fight in my same weight now. It's 94.
94?
94, 93. Yeah, I think it's 93.
Big boy.
It's big boy.
Yeah.
But I'm not small.
No.
So I have trained with the big guys. I have trained with the Will Fleury, with the Johnny Walker, Calmore. I train with these guys every single day, So of course I'm not them, but I can do something in the cage with one guy with my same weight, with my same level, with my same skills, just to test myself in the cage.
I say, speaking of training, how does it feel to be training with such high caliber, professional athletes?
Yeah.
These are athletes that are at the top of their game all the time, always ready to kill.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
how does it feel to have that type of those type of training partners?
So look, as we were talking before in the beginning of the podcast, so I need these guys to push me up, to put me growth.
Yes.
So to be honest, I love when I'm on the cage training with these hype guys because they make me grow. They make push myself. So when I train with these big guys, I feel, man, I was feeling that I'm good. I'm not so fucking good. I need to improve a lot because if I do not improve a lot, these big guys will kill me. You understand?
Yeah, crush you.
Yeah, they're gonna crush me like a pasta crack. So that's why I'm keep training because if I do not train, these guys will kill me. So when I'm trained, I improve myself. When this happens, I care about my body, my mind, my body. So I think I have just benefits when I train with these guys. So we have a good group there in our gym in SBG.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, you look on the mats, you have 70 MMA fighters on the mat. So this is good. I love it. I love it.
The overall level of just pure talent walking around that gym is.
And you take young guys there, they can kill everyone.
Yeah.
You understand? They can kill everyone. Young guys, it's 16 years old, 15 years old. They're killers, small killers.
Little murderers walking around.
Jiu-jitsu and martial arts is democratic. If you do not train, this young guy will kill you on the cage.
Absolutely.
So once you ask me about the hobbies, I think my hobby now is MMA.
Okay.
Because I do this just because I like, just because I want. I'm not professional or I even never fight before, but I love to be there every single day training with these guys. So now for nothing because I never compete, so I never receive money to train or something like that. I just go there because I like it. I think this is my new run now,
Yeah.
Until I become this in the job, as I did with my another hobbies. You understand?
Yeah. Do you have aspirations of making a professional career out of MMA, or is it just something that you just want to try and just see what happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna try just to see what happens. As I did in jiu-jitsu, as I did coming to Dublin, as I did change some things in my life. I just go take a look and see what happened. If nothing happened, I come back. I'm back to the point that I was before and go to the different way. You understand?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's a great it's a great way to look at it. You just see what happens. It doesn't work out. Whatever. Just go back doing this and try something else. That's awesome. I think that's a good mentality to have when you're trying anything new.
Yeah.
Just give it a try. That way you don't have to worry about thinking what if. And unfortunately, with a lot of combat sports, especially like MMA, people tend to what I call age out, meaning that once you hit a certain age, like a professional career is probably a bit unrealistic.
Yeah.
For some people. There are some freaks out there who could be in their mid-30s or 30s and just start out and then just, make something out of it. But they're very far and few between, and you have to be a very special person for that.
Oh, yeah. Look, the first time that I trained jiu-jitsu, I never thinking to have my own gym out of my country. I never think this before. Even when I start back with 20, 21 years old, I never was thinking in have a gym in the Ireland.
Yeah,
Man,
all places.
I discovered about Ireland when I was, I don't know, 25 years old.
Really?
When I come to Dublin, So, look, in Brazil, some people say North Ireland and South Ireland.
Yeah.
Because it's not common, this country for us. It's the most common, Mexico, United States, because it's close of us.
Yeah.
You understand? So I started to discover something about Ireland when I was with 25 years old, So I never think to get a gym here. So, but the things going happen. You understand?
Yeah. I guess what are the circumstances of you moving to Ireland? What brought you here?
So my wife is a cousin.
Okay.
She come to Ireland so long time ago. I think 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And then Brazil was not so good for us. The political problem, corruption, something like that. So I decided with my wife to change. We was thinking in the United States or Portugal. It's the most common for Brazilian peoples.
Yeah.
So, and then we start to talk with my wife's cousin about here. She said lovely things about the country. It's a nice country. The people receive very well. Has a good economy. So that's why we decided to move to Ireland. So after this, I never think in leave Ireland before.
Really?
Yeah, never. I love this country. I
Yeah.
love here. Yeah.
Me too. I love it here as well.
How long time are you here?
I've been here just over 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have here for 4 years. Yeah, straight 4 years. Yeah.
Did you speak English before you came here?
No.
Nothing?
No. I think my English is not perfect, but I think it's enough.
Your English is it's fantastic.
Oh,
Much better than any other language that I speak.
Yeah.
So I think your English is great.
Thank you.
I have no complaints. But did you? Was there a language barrier when you moved here?
No, I started to study English, to speak English here.
Okay.
I never studied before. Even my wife never studied English before.
She didn't. She didn't speak English either.
No.
Her English
before.
is great.
Yeah,
Yeah, like hers is like
very well. Yeah, she speaks very well, but she never did the class. I mean, when I say study, it's about classes. Go to school.
Yeah.
No. My wife, for example, she started to study English and watching series in the Netflix.
Okay.
She loved that. Friends, and the another one with the medical.
Just a bunch of them. But Friends.
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay.
Never end. The main actress there is 70 years old, and we start with 18 years old. Never end. Lots of seasons.
That's fantastic. I've heard that a lot before. People moving somewhere and they don't necessarily know the language, and they pick it up. Partly going to school, but also partly from television.
Oh yeah.
Either watching like kids programs or just television in general.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I wouldn't like when I moved here. Of course there were a lot of nerves involved, but I didn't have the complication of not knowing how to speak the language.
Yeah.
So that's first of all, that's incredibly brave of both of you.
Yeah.
And I applaud anyone who who will do that.
Yeah.
You know, and as far as Ireland is concerned, yeah, like you had said earlier, one of the things that is great about Ireland is just they're very accepting. You know, like it's not uncommon for so like say you needed help somewhere. It wouldn't be uncommon for you if you were to even just partly try to ask someone for help that they would sit there and kind of help you out through the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you're in town and you're lost, it's probably not uncommon for someone to drag you by the hand to get you where you need to go, just to make sure you got there. That is one of the great things about Ireland is that they're very, very welcoming.
Yeah.
It's been great chatting with you.
Sorry?
It's been great chatting with you. I know, we both got to get headed here soon. So I just want to say, thanks again for, letting me use your space, invite me to your gym, to train with yourself and your students. Yeah. And, I wish you nothing but continued success and a black belt next year.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. I hope, look, my coach.
Okay. Is there anything you wanna shout out real quick, or anyone you wanna?
So I just want the people to follow our Locomotiva BJJ in Instagram. So I want to say many thanks for everybody who listened until here. Subscribe on the channel. I don't know when you're gonna post this, but
it'll be soon.
Yeah. So take a look about the Irish tournament in the smooth comp, and that's it, guys. Thank you for hearing us until here.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Be sure to follow Wolverine Fightwear for more podcast related news. Any further guests that we might have as well. Everything's gonna be shared on there. So like, subscribe, share. Tell your mom about it. Tell your grandparents. I'm sure they'll love to watch this as well. So, all right. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
Go.